Couldn't get that one to fall. Keenan Sarvan.
Sarvan's been aggressive this first half.
Speaking of aggressive, Jeremy Roach inside. 56-49. Big time test for the Blue Devils in their season opener. Stewart! Good look at corner three that time for Cardacy. Instead, Johnson now. Roach, equally good look from the wing, and he hits it. 6-point turnaround there.
When Coppin State needs a play, who do they go to? Anthony Tart.
Up, had just 3 seconds out of the timeout. Jalen Johnson trying to reestablish himself. He went underneath and laid it in, and he has 8.
Coleman, the cooler, puts this game on ice. And another steal. And they forgot to stop the ball. Roach.
In their first 3 games. They're averaging about 17 turnovers a game.
Yeah, it's been a major issue for them. Hurt to the goal and puts it in.
All of a sudden, you're cutting right past Trent Frazier. The defender turns his head, and Matthew Hurt is just gone. Just a really good job and a really good cut and an excellent delivery for an easy layup.
Wire tracks it down. Duke the other way, trying to cut into a 12-point deficit. Oh, and a throw down there from Mark Williams. Well done.
Take a look at number 15 here, middle of the lane. Once he comes over, Bishanishvili, all you have to do is throw it up to the rim. Bishanishvili, they can play together. They can play separately at the 5.
Inside and getting loose for that bucket is Jeremy Roach. Nicely done.
Where's the foul? Is it right there or is it right there? But a really good take by Roach, and just you got to have Coburn's got to come over there quicker.
Not able to hit either, and this is Goldwire. Getting nicely to the rim is Jeremy Roach.
Top 5 in hair. This is a top 5 hair team.
Hot to the basket, Goldwire, and one. And Jordan will go to the line.
Right by the ACC, got a big gap right up there by that foul line area.
Jeremy Roach, the floater high off the window is good.
He's got super quickness. They got those veteran players, and then they put a kid like Suggs there with them, Kispert and company, and that's why they're so good.
Terrific left-handed finish on the drive by Jeremy Roach.
In the second half, Malcolm Huckabee, Jay Alter with you. To make matters a little tougher for Shire and Duke, this is the first game the Blue Devils have played in 3 weeks. Only a little rusty, particularly on the defensive end. But they've come out alive. DJ Stewart over to Jeremy Roach. Second half to get things started.
Well, whatever John Shire said at half, it worked. They came out in the first minute here, get them into their offense and try to put them in a position to win the game.
Steph Mitchell has his pocket picked by Roach, dumps it off. Here's Wendell Moore Jr. Kick out, Hurt for the top. Coming back.
Fame coach with them certainly is a factor in this game.
Jeremy Roach attacking the rack right down the middle of the lane for 2.
3 players back, and that's a tough runner that time.
Slice to the basket from Jeremy Roach to score, the freshman.
And Jeremy Roach is a guy who's noted for his abilities as a facilitator, but he can score too, and that's just a great drive to the basket. Every once in a while preventing the dribble penetration.
Roach off the bounce, skipped it for Goldwire to connect from deep.
Boy, Duke now has 12 offensive rebounds in the game, and this is exactly what Steve Forbes did not want.
It on offensively, and a lean with a pull-up pop to make it 33-16. And the Hokies are getting basically any variety of shots underneath for 2. Able to strike here.
Thought he would play in the next game, but right now that's the way that it's gone for Duke to this point, to where Coach K feels as though he had to get Jalen Johnson back in this game, getting no production.
51-45 Hokies. Roach right down the lane and will lay it up. He went in strong, the freshman for 2. Pull-up pop will not drop. One more heave at the buzzer. That will count on the shot at the horn by Roach.
Trying to put your guys in position to be able to communicate, see the basketball, and develop some sense of confidence on the floor.
And they come up with a steal here. It'll be Roach. Might have gotten away with a travel, but he'll knock it down. Obviously, it's affecting everybody. But again, the younger teams probably more impacted by the craziness of this year than the veteran teams. Duke now getting after it a little bit more defensively, and it'll be Roach with the reverse.
Forget how fast things moves on the floor, and that's why it's hard for young freshmen to figure out. It's hard to figure out how to slow the game down and make good decisions.
How about Jeremy Roach with a nice running layup into the paint to tie the game at 28?
And just to hit Clemson, we just saw Amir Sims at the free throw line. He's their senior leader. Does he project? Where might he be able to land professionally in your eyes?
For USA basketball, so Davion Harmon stepping up on the big stage, getting it done for Oklahoma, playing under man is Jeremy Roach.
Again, it took him forever to get a Division I head coaching job, despite having won a Division II national championship at a historically black college, Cheyney State, outside of Philadelphia.
Walton with his third 3 of the game already.
Off any broken play, all these teams now, North Carolina, Duke, you name it, they're so effective at finding open three-point shooters. Both coaches really thinking about the next possession. That's how young their teams are. They're trying to build possession by possession.
Henry Coleman getting some run now for Duke, and he picks up an assist on the 3 by Roach, his second of the game.
To get an isolation inside for Wendell Moore against Andrew Platek, and Platek just took the ball away and now gave it away.
An opportunity to take a shot late in the Georgia Tech game, did not pull the trigger on the shot and sort of beat himself up for a couple of days over it. Mike Gray said he was going to start him so he would get over it. Another 3 on the way, and it finds the bottom for Roach, and Gray's going to need a timeout.
Look, this gets my once a year I give this comment. If you don't like this, you definitely don't like basketball. You probably don't like puppies either. This is as good as it gets. I know the defense, there's a lot of old curmudgeons out there that want this game in the 40s.
Playing more as a power forward in this scenario where he spent the majority of his season at the 5 spot, but I love the adjustment from Kevin Keats having both those bigs in the game.
Roach looking inside for Williams, who's really been a factor for Duke the last couple of weeks, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Roach for 3. Got it. And a good start for the Blue Devils. Murphy, Hauser, a much better offensive team this year, and Clark doesn't have to score as much as he did a year ago.
Another great steal on the ball by Jordan Goldwire, and what a pass. That's just a beautiful break. A steals savant. Watch how he goes after that ball and knocks it away with his left hand, and then takes the ball down. Just a beautiful pass. Well, if they're in the next 4 out now, they would, and obviously a top 10 win. But it's not. Boy, what a good shot.
Not include, of course, the 101 wins for Boeheim that the NCAA took away. Jeremy Roach, that's a 3. Stood off his leg along the sideline.
What a terrific play by Matthew Hurt to knock that out to Jeremy Roach.
Tara Lawson, the new women's coach, are also part of that rally back in August. And what a bit of good fortune there. A Blue Devil has led the ACC in freshman scoring in 6 of the last 7 years, including the last 3. Wow. Boy, they are feeling it. A 3 for Roach.
But it's the polish that you need to continue to improve upon to be able to excel at this level.
Backdoor cut. Thank you very much. And it's another basket for Wendell Moore. A strong one for Georgia Tech. They shot 51% in the second half of ACC games this year, 57% in games in which they win. And a 3 is on the way in the first bucket of the night.
Boston College and forced some turnovers.
Duke had won 4 consecutive games and really looked like as Williams strikes again.
Phone calls, it just made me realize how much I missed being a part of this league.
Well, it's wonderful having you back. It really is. And, Coach K talked about this, too. And that one swished in by Stewart. He's gotten off to a nice start here. Duke moved the ball exceptionally well in the first half. They're doing it again in the second. Williams with the dunk.
See Jeremy Roach on the attack and just knowing, hey, I can just throw it up to my big fella. No one from Boston College can contest him. He goes to get it. Mark Williams flushes it. And that's a weapon that Duke did not have early in the season.
Don't let other Duke players get started and get a lot of confidence on the offensive end.
Roach turns the corner, and that'll help his confidence as he lays it in with a left hand.
A little bit of a quick shot for Louisville, and that allows Duke to kind of get down the court quickly. And one of the things Louisville has to in finishing plays, and Jeremy Roach able to knock that down. He rebounded that out of his area, and Jeremy Roach, who has not shot
tonight, Duke is up 9. Williamson, no. Rebound Moore.
Well, that was a tough shot because Matthew Hurt was right there with a hand up.
Quick one from Roach, and the lead grows for the Blue Devils.
The pass ahead, and Carlik Jones just had his hand down a little bit, couldn't discourage that shot, and he allowed Jeremy Roach just to measure it.